today we should really thank our Blackbird partner, Frank and TK again, because such kind of lineup is honestly very unique. It's very beautiful.
Hello and welcome to a brand new episode of Instacar HK. Today we are at the second day of the Ferrari HK40 celebration, celebrating the official presence of Ferrari in Hong Kong for the 40th year. Now this morning is the segment of the Ferrari Owners Club of Hong Kong, where we'll be having breakfast and then going on a 40 car parade, 40 for 40 years parade to the display venue here at the Repulse Bay. But for once, I'm not actually driving today at the Ferrari Owners Club event because I will be going in this. That's right, guys, I am one of the first people to be getting a passenger ride in Hong Kong in the all-new four-door Purosangue. Now, my driver for the day is Mr. Frank Liew, Chief Commercial Officer and General Manager of Blackbird Ferrari. Thank you, Frank. First question, how come I don't get to drive it today?
Well, it's my second job as an Uber driver. I feel like I'm far more qualified to operate this vehicle than yourself at the moment, Justin.
Alright, I can't argue that. So this is the very first Purosangue in Hong Kong, are we right?
Correct. This is the very first car here. This is our demonstrator that we're in. This is actually the first time I've driven it as well. So let's see how we go. It already feels really agile, to be honest with you. A lot of people who have driven this car, one of their first comments to me is that it doesn't feel as big as it looks. I can start to see that now, actually.
Some tight corners here, that is true. As a passenger, I get the point people say about the suspensions being very leveled and not dramatic or messy. It's quite calm.
Yeah, one of the features about this car, well, one of the standout features of this car is the active suspension that it's equipped with. It's gear driven, and so it moves the damping rod a ridiculous amount of times per second and per minute to adjust itself to the road conditions.
I think an example of that is I actually have my mic here, and like the tofu test in the initial DE, it doesn't really move in the corners. So
no, that's just my fantastic driving, my friend.
That too, I'm sure, Mr. Liew, that too. So Frank, we have been driving for 10-15 minutes now. Now you said this is your first time driving it, so what's your impression now, like after you're having a few kilometers under your belt?
I want to say the first thing I feel about this car is just really how responsive this is, how responsive the steering system is. You really do feel like this is a real kind of point and shoot vehicle. And luckily for us, I think 2 plus 2 actually means an actual 2 this time around. You definitely feel a sense of the space, but you don't feel the same sense of proportion in the front of the car. It's a little bit shorter, and you actually get a lot of visibility, say compared to a GT4 Lusso or something similar. I'm having a good time so far, man. What else can I say about this vehicle?
That you can no longer buy it, all orders are full?
Yeah, that's true. We're sold out of this vehicle until the year 2026. So let's just savor every moment that we can get out of this car, shall we?
Alright, folks, so you can't buy any more, so that goes to the end of our interview. We have a long morning ahead. Let's go and join the other folks for a big day for the Ferrari Hong Kong community. Alright guys, we just got to the meeting point in Central and it is absolute mayhem here. Ferraris everywhere, as far as the eye can see. Starting with my favorite, the 512 TR at the back, which we have of course reviewed before. But let me take you through a very quick tour. 550 Maranello, 430 Scuderia, my X, the 330 Spider manual, of course the Purosangue I came in. This is the star of the day, everyone's checking it out, got quite a presence. F8, Roma 355, super cool black 550 Barchetta here, very nice, very original with the awesome modular rims.
I think this one wins.
Yeah, right. 308, of course, it's not a Ferrari meet without the legendary F40. This is of course the one we've reviewed before. Owners, always a good sport for always bringing it in. I want to bring you guys over this side to check out this very awesome right-hand drive manual 412, which is of course the last iteration of this series, starting with the 365 and then the 400i, and now this is the 412. Super rare car, right-hand drive, manual, factory sunroof. Check out that manual. Super cool car. Very interesting shape. 355. And over there is the, of course, the 1966 330 GT 2+2, which we have reviewed. Will be the oldest car for the whole weekend, I'm sure. Lots and lots to look forward to. This is only the beginning. And I'll keep showing you guys the journey. Cheers.
To us about what makes this car tick. Let's talk about the engine. What is it? What does it do?
So we're here at the main event venue, the Repulse Bay Hong Kong, where the main event and display is. So we have some FOC member cars here, including the F40, the Black Barchetta. But right out here in the front is the all-new Purosangue, which I came in. Very cool car and very nice color. And so walking in is this corridor of special lightweight edition, the lightweight corridor, where Blackbird has put all the different special lightweight edition V8 and V12 models, starting with this 360 Challenge Stradale with the extremely rare plexiglass option, which is very cool. Then we have the 430 Scuderia here in a really special color combo, this gray and black. And moving down, so this is the veranda where we had the gala dinner 2 nights ago. Right here, my favorite, 458 Speciale, of course the last naturally aspirated V8 engine special edition, 488 Pista, 599 GTO, and yet a very special color combo like the Scuderia. F12 TDF, my new favorite after my Korea trip, oh my god, with a very naughty and loud kid over here, wouldn't stop making noise. And then the new Roma Spider, which they were doing the presentation of throughout the weekend. It's all new, is a left-hand drive version. I will have to be honest though, my loyalty rests with the hardtop Roma. I do like the hardtop a lot more. And here, the star of the show, first time ever in the public in Hong Kong, the Ferrari Daytona SP3. Now this car literally just arrived a week ago. It is a proper Hong Kong car owned by a Hong Kong owner, but we don't know who the mysterious owner is, but we're extremely thankful that the owner has lent out this beautiful Daytona SP3. This car really got a lot of presence. I was listening to it parked just now, and wow. The great thing about this is naturally aspirated V12 engine. No battery, no nothing, none of that. No hybrid system, so it's a proper supercar. There's the Monza SP1 here. Oh, sorry, this is the SP2, I think. SP2, SP1. And this, we need to take a look. This one is very special here. This is the Laferrari, obviously, but this is the prototype. I think it's the 4th Laferrari made. It's like the prototype, and that's why there are some crude details. Like this radiator fans is exposed. At the back, there are certain interior engine covers missing, but the coolest thing about this prototype is, of course, the bare carbon fiber body. Look at that, extremely special. First time ever out in the open in Hong Kong. They probably shipped it here somewhere. Then this one, 355 Challenge race car, raced and owned by none other than Hong Kong's own Aaron Kwok Fu Sing, Mr. Hello Hong Kong. Very cool car. You see his name on the side with the nice white Challenge wheels. This must have been in Macau before, I'm sure. And this one has been in our videos before, in Trader Road and in Clearwater Bay. The fully refurbed in Maranello 275 GTB, just a beauty. And this we have also not reviewed, but has appeared in our video before. This is Hong Kong's first ever Classique restored Ferrari, being the Testarossa. You remember the story being the car used to be owned by the owner's father, and when the owner came of age and wanted to find it again, he went all over the place and finally found it in Australia, bought it, brought it back to Hong Kong and put it through the Hong Kong Classique works. Then some special edition V12 convertibles here. This is, of course, the 812 Competizione Aperta super limited edition car. And then this I feel like it's my first time seeing it in Hong Kong, but this is the 599 Aperta, which is extremely rare car. Super America, one of my personal favorite, the Barchetta 550 Barchetta, in the right color as well, yellow, just absolutely beautiful. Now this one I've mentioned many times on my Instagram before, a original Ferrari Daytona Spider. They only made 122 original Daytona Spiders, but this being the right-hand drive makes it just unicorn level, because there's only 7 original right-hand drive Daytona Spiders in the whole wide world, and one of them is in Hong Kong, registered and reasonably regularly used by the owner, which is just unbelievable. I mean, this car is just priceless. There's a 308 QV GTS here, the reason we have a 308 here, I mean, the 308 is great, but it's not as special as the ones behind. But why it's displayed here is because the 308 is the first Ferrari officially sold by the official dealer in Hong Kong back in 1983. So it has a special presence here and obviously a historical significance. Moving in, the final but the best part of the show is, of course, the Ferrari Big 5 collection. Now we have another Laferrari here. This one is not the prototype, but nevertheless, always nice to see a red Laferrari. And Enzo, of course. And after that, my personal dream car is the right-hand drive F50. Again, mentioned so many times in my Instagram and on my YouTube videos before, but it's always a joy to see this. My ultimate dream car, one of anywhere between 3 to 8 made in the world. Of course, this was made for the Sultan of Brunei by Pininfarina. Right-hand drive, again, registered in Hong Kong and used pretty regularly as well. F40, and finally, the rather elusive 288 GTO. Of course, the rarest out of the Ferrari Big 5. Also in Hong Kong, it's quite rare, and so it's not often you see a 288 GTO in Ferrari events in Hong Kong. So this is definitely a treat. So that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the display. We're here for the rest of the day, and this is the last day of the Ferrari HK40 display. So I hope you guys can find time to come and enjoy this. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give us a like, please subscribe. Please remember to click the bell button next to the subscribe button so you know when our next video is. Thank you and have a good day.